Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully set up our all that file, right? So that is all that file we set up in our setting, and also we have created some of the folder as a media, static, and the template, and also we have input it in our OS area. And also I created two of this application. One is our app blog application, another is the app logging application. So I want to do all that blog related everything will be saved in our this app blog application area, and authentication related everything I want to save in our app logging application area. Okay, so here they have also the models, right? So right now I want to work with our these models. That means I want to create some of the database table, and also I want to assign some of the database table field. So if you want to working with the database, then you have to work into the model area, right? So into the model area, first of all, that is our default authentication system. Into the default authentication system, they have one of the class as a user. So first of all, I want to actually import it. So that is from our and then the Django, and then the contrib, and from to the contrib there is a auth, and that will be the auth, and from to the auth there is a models, and from to the models I want to import one of the class as a user class. So if you actually search that in Django official website, if you go to the Django official website and search with the using Django authentication system, so this Django authentication system provided one of the user object. So with this user object, you will get some of the default field, that is the username field, password field, email field, first name field, and the last name field. So with this user, automatically you will get this, you can actually access all that field. For the reasons here, I just simply import it, right? So right now with this user, we can actually access all that field. So right now I want to create one of the class. And I just name it as a user profile. Okay, I just name it as a user profile, and also it should be inherited or models, and then the model, I just simply add both of these. And now here I want to do as I told you, with this user you can actually access our this 5 of this field, and right now if you want to add another additional field also you can add it. So better I show you right now. Like for our user profile, I want to add another database table field as a profile picture. Okay, so I just name it, one of the field name will be as a profile underscore picture. So I just simply name it, and this picture, that means that will be as image type, right? So with these models I just simply added our type, and our type will be as the image field. So it should be as an image field type, and where exactly this image will be uploaded. Also here we have to set it in fundamental. I have already discussed about that things with you. So here it would be as a upload underscore to, and upload to our folder location. So I want to create one of the folder as a profile underscore piece. Okay, pieces, then it should be better. So all that our profile picture I want to save in our media, into the media folder area. I want to create one of the new folder, and I just name it as a profile pieces. Okay, so that means here every profile related every picture will be saved in particular that folder area. So I just simply add it. And also there is a user, and I want to create one of the relation with our user. So right now, because of all here with this we will access this 5 of this field, right? So now I want to create some of the relation. So better I want to take one of the variable as a user, and then with these models I want to create one of the one-to-one field relation. So literally I will show you why I'm actually using it as a one-to-one field relation. I want to create one-to-one field relation with this user. Okay, that means this user class. So I just simply add it, right? And also I want to add one of the relation name. If you want to literally access it, then you can access it with this related name. So here I just simply added as a related underscore name, and with this related name I want to put that name. It should be whatever you want. So right now I name it as a user underscore profile. So this type of one of the relation name. And also here I want to set as a on delete. That means the on underscore delete. So on delete with these models, they have also one of the function as a cascade. So I just simply added as a cascade. That means when this user when our this user will be delected, this user related every profile images also will be delected. Okay, so for the reasons here I just simply added as a on delect model as a cascade. That means our right now you can see I have added another additional field as a profile picture. That means with this user will access 5 of this field. When our this user will be delected, automatically this user related profile images also will be delected. Okay, so now we are ready to migrate it. Like here I have created one of the locking into the locking, that is our models. So here I have created one of the class and I just named that class as a user profile, right? So right now I want to click as a save all, and here that is our main project directory. So that is our project directory as a my blog project, right? So here I want to migrate it. So if you want to migrate it, first of all you have to write down as a Python or Py, whatever you want. So now I make it as a Py and the manage Py, and then I want to migrate it first. So in fundamental I have already discussed about that things with you friends. So when you actually migrate it, they have the by default some of the database as a SQLite database. Automatically it will be created on the SQLite database, and here laterally also we have to create one of the super admin, right? So now I just simply added as a Py, manage Py and the migrate, click as a enter. Sorry, here I just click as a enter. Yeah, you can see there is all the default database table. Everything is now successfully installed, right? So everything is now installed. Here you can see that is our DB SQLite is also added right now on here. And also after that I want to migrate our this specific class. That means I have created one of the class. So right now I want to do here, if you want to do that work with the Py and the manage.py and then make migrations, and then our app name. So right now they have the two app, right? One is the app logging and there is our app blog. So I want to update our, that means I want to migrate our specific this app logging, these models. So here I just name it as a app logging, app underscore logging. Okay, that means the Py, manage Py and make migrations, our app logging. So now if you click as a enter, now you can see it's now automatically showing our created model in our user profile. That means into the migration area, automatically it will be created our this file, right? So right now I want to migrate it again. That means the Py. So here it will be as a Py and then manage Py and that migrate. So that will be as a migrate, click as a enter. Yeah, you can see our migration is now successfully done. So now I want to create another database table for our blog. That means our app blog. So go to our app blog and that is our app blog model. So into the model area also here we need our user. For the reasons here, first of all I want to input our user, that is our from and then Django and then the contrib and then auth and then models. From here I want to import our user class, right? So first of all I just simply add it, and now I want to create one of the class. I just name that class as a blog. Okay, so whatever you want. So right now I make that as a blog, and also it should be inherited our model and then our model, right? So that is our model class. And now here for our blog I want to assign some of the field, and into the blog area we need that author, right? So first of all I take one of the field, it should be as a author. So that is a author, okay, which will be as a author. And then with these models here I want to declare one of the foreign key, because of all here we have to also create that relation with our this user, right? So from here we will get our username. You can see we'll get that username, the password, email field and the first name. So right now we want to access that username. For the reasons here I want to added our this user. So with this author models I want to declare one of the foreign key. So I just simply added as a foreign key, and foreign key with our which class, foreign key our another table as a user. Okay, so I just simply add it, and also it should be as a on delect. So it should be just like that, same as a on delect and then models. So with these models it should be as a function as a cascade. so it will be as a cascade. So that means whatever the field I want to assign for our this block, automatically when this author will be selected, this author related everything, that means here might be some of the block title, block images, everything will be selected. Okay, so for the reasons here I make it as a on select models and the cascade, and also I put some of the relation name. So if you want to put that relation name, it should be as a related. So that will be as a related, and related name I want to make as a post author. Okay, post underscore author. So I just name it as a related name as a post author. Perfect. So laterally we'll use it, and then everything will be more clear to you. So that is our author, and also for the blog I want to assign some of the database table field. This will be as a blog title, blog underscore title. I just take one of the variable, and this block title area with these models, it should be as a character field, right? So I just simply added as a character. So I just simply added as a character field, and then for this character field I also want to assign some of the maximum length. So it should be just maximum and the length. Maximum length for this I just simply added as a 264. Okay, and then also that is the another things I want to do. I want to add that verbose. Verbose is just like as a placeholder, so I just simply add as a verbose name, and verbose name will be as a whatever you want. So now I just put as a put a title. Put a title. So that will be, as I told you, verbose name is like as a placeholder, so our placeholder text will be as a put a title. Okay, and then I want to take another one as a slag, and slag is very much important, one of the part. So here I also want to add it with this model for the slag that have also another field type as a slag field. So I just simply add as a slag, and then field. So that will be as a slag field, and for the slag field I also add that maximum length for this as a 264, and then I make as a unique. Okay, that means this should be as a unique, and unique I make it as a true, so that should be as a true. And slag, as I told you, is very much important, one of the things. Like if you go to that Udemy, and into the Udemy here you can see they have some of the course, and for the every course there is actually the title, right? But if you open this course, then you can see there is actually our URL is just like our title. That means it's actually getting our this title as a URL. So that is actually the slag. Okay, so here I also want to do that type of work. Whatever the things we will put in our block title area, our slag will be automatically, that means our URL will be with our this title. Okay, so whatever the things we will put in our title area, our URL will be in our title. That means it should be just like that. That is actually our title. Here you can see that is a URL also, that is our total title is now visible on here. So that is actually the slag. So it's very much important. It's very much also very much SEO friendly, one of the URL. So here if you want to create this type of one of the SEO friendly URL, then you can set up it with this slag. Okay, for the reasons I just simply added as a slag, and with these models our type will be as a slag field type and maximum length, and then it should be as a unique. Because of all, this slag also should be as a unique, right? Rather than it will be conflict. So here for the reasons I just make it as a unique as a true. Okay, that means our this slag will be as a true. So I will discuss about that things later. Everything will be more clear to you. And also for our blog I want to add another field. For the blog we will need another blog content, blog image, right? So I take another field as a blog content underscore content. So block content, and here with these models this block content type will be, it's a large amount of the text. For the reasons they have the another type as a text field text field type. And for this text field type I here I want to use that our this verbose name. So as a verbose name, as I told you, it's just like as a one of the placeholder. So it will be show that placeholder as a what is on your mind. So this type of one of the text, that means placeholder text, it should be visible. Okay friend, and then also for our blog I want to add another field as a image, that means our blog image, and then with these models it should be as a image field type, image field. So it should be as an image field type, and where exactly it should be uploaded. So here also you have to add that as a upload to where, upload to, I want to create another folder as a blog image, blog underscore image. Okay, so this type of one of the folder I want to create. So better I name it as images, the blog images. I just simply copied in our media. I just created one of the folder and name it as a blog images. That means all that blog related image will be saved in our particular this folder area. Okay, and here also if you want to visible that placeholder, you can visible it with this verbose name. Better I name it as a verbose name. Our verbose name will be as image or blog image, right? So I just simply add it. And then we need our publish date and the update date. I just take another variable as a publish date, published underscore date, and publish date will be with these models, and they have also another, that is actually another time field, right? So it should be as another type as a date time field. So the date and then the time, date time and field. So with this date time field I want to add another option. They have another option as a auto now add. So that is actually all the default one, friend. You have to actually remember it. So that is a auto underscore now and then add, and I make that auto now add as a true. So here when you actually create this block, automatically it will be created one of the date, and I just make that things as a true. That means you cannot actually change it. Automatically it should be get your current date, and this current date it should be created one of the current date on here. That will be our publish date. And also I want to take another one as a update date, update underscore date, and also with these models it should be as the same as a date time field. And with the date time field they have another option as a auto now, auto underscore now. So with this auto now I want to also make the things as a true. Okay, I make the things as a true. That means when this block when you want to edit it, that means if you want to edit this block, when you update this block, automatically it should be updated that date. So they have the option as a auto now. That means when this block will be updated, automatically our updated date will be updated. For the reasons here I make that as a true. Okay friend, and here if you want to display our string representation, so here if you want to do that work in fundamental, I have already discussed about that things with you. There is our star and then underline and then the self, right? So it should be actually show that which data in our database field area, so it should be displayed. So here I just simply added as a return. Okay, return, and return which field you want to display. I want to make the things as a self in our, I want to show our block title. Okay, it should be display in our block title area. So perfect. So here I have created two of these. One is our user profile class, another for our blog into the blog model. Here for the blog I have added some of the field as author, blog title, slag, blog content, blog image, publish date, and the update date. So friend, for education purpose I am actually using this type of one of the fields. So if you want to add multiple field, you can add it, but if you understand that main concept, then you can do whatever you want. And also for the blog we will need that comments option, the like options, right? So better I want to continue this process. In our next video I will create another two of this class for our blog as a comments and the likes. So how can do that work? In our next video I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.